constantly, like, I would get stuck on the connecting thing.
Hey. True. No.
I did put them over there, yes.
What were you going with?
I'm a undead elf and yes, it's Dungeons and Dragons, Crystal.
Is that?
No.
Oh. Suck a dick. Oh. Dungeons and Dragons talking about undead shit.
Yeah, because that's the only place undead exists.
Yeah, it is. At least they exist in my brain. At least.
Fuck.
What like class are you looking at? Is I guess what I meant.
I was doing necromancer and the earth thing.
Oh. Oh, excuse me. You goofy bastard. Even goofier bastard. See, like, I don't want both of us to be undead, I guess. Some of the issue. You know what I mean?
Why?
I don't know. You're undead elf, you said?
Yeah. I mean, the undead special ability seems kind of stupid, but...
What's the play dead and the dome of protection?
Well, everybody gets dome of protection.
Oh. What's, play dead then is what you're talking about?
Yeah.
No facial features? On fucking lizards? Fuck you, gag. Like, I think this might be one of the first games in forever that I'm just sort of like, I think I might just be a human. You know?
Yeah.
I hate dwarves. I just hate them.
Yeah.
Maybe it's my World of Warcraft days or something. I just dislike the elves in this game for some reason.
Because they're all wiry.
Yeah.
They look like Tim Burton characters.
Yeah.
Kind of why I like being the undead elf, because then I get the elf bonus thing without looking like an elf.
God damn it, stop turning your stupid head.
I'm ready.
Greet the Reaper for me.
Oh, almost got me that time. Almost got me that. Meet your mate.
Glory is mine.
What voice did you go with?
Scalar.
I need a name. Good. So you're going like magic and shit?
Yeah.
Well, I guess I don't want to necessarily be a healer because that'll hurt you all the time.
Or you don't have to heal me.
True that.
What? I'm coming.
What abilities do you got?
I
Which abilities?
Well, like
No.
bartering.
No.
Succeed, fight, vibrate. And I picked Mystic and Scholar, and the instrument I picked the cello.
What talent did you say you went with?
Their talents? Oh, I went with Far Out Man.
What does that do?
Range
Far
of
Out,
skills and scrolls by 2 meters.
Oh.
I hit these people from farther away. Although I was thinking about the living armor thing too, because that seems pretty neat. What?
Unstable. Makes you explode in a bloody cloud when you die, dealing 100% of your vitality as physical damage in a 3-meter radius. My origins. What are your origins?
Which ones are origins?
Barbarian, Jester, Mystic.
Oh, I did Mystic and Scholar.
Ah. And what'd you go with? Instrument?
Mystic and Scholar?
Instrument.
The cello.
Am I done with character creation? Sure. I'm recording this, by the way, for shits and giggles.
Oh, okay.
Put on the YouTubes.
It
I mean,
all happened.
Technically it's broadcasting, but it's broadcasting private.
A single
Oh, okay.
drop of source magic. And like flies to honey, the monsters swarmed. The rebel panicked. The carnage began. And the magisters pointed their fingers at me. Just as I'd planned. I was shackled and collared and sent to Fort Joy. I'd come here to kill Godwoken. but instead I became part of their story.
Warren
Oh,
Boat,
my.
motherfucker. It's as real as it gets.
So it wasn't a dream after all.
Although, seeing someone wrapped up like that, they probably thought you had the scabbing plague. Heh? Look, laugh, but don't touch. Better keep that hood down, mind you. The living don't take kindly to seeing their future staring back at them.
Not a very chatty fellow, are you? Not a very chatty fellow, are you?
Yeah, the skull talks to you.
Oh, where did I leave my
Yeah.
calipers? No known associates. In fact, he seemed quite
There.
averse.
Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs.
Continue.
You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters. Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those source spells of yours? See what happens. Oh, do go on. I won't hold it against you. Promise.
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
Sounds like it would hurt.
My.
Continue.
Look at the concentration on your face. All will, but no result. There you have it, see? The collar's function. It neuters you, of sorts. Makes you unable to cast source.
I can't do anything
For
with
your
this small
own peace of
tome.
mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's.
What small tome?
Oh, it's down there on the...
I picked it up.
Why the fuck couldn't I pick it up?
I don't know.
My, these smelling salts are strong stuff.
It's in the box.
No marks. No indications of a struggle.
Good gods! There's been a murder here. Quite the mess they made.
Ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our protection. We're extremely lucky no Voidwalker followed the source that did this. Finn didn't see it like that. He was desperate for us to help him.
Is it telling you what I'm
Something
saying?
scared the living daylights out of him.
No.
His own shadow and his own source.
I informed her that why am I being searched? Fuck off. Interrupted my conversation. Why are we fighting? What did you do?
I stole that book, remember?
No!
Ugh. I feel like I have to restart the game anyway, because this you're right, this controller is just not working. I like being able to just walk around and stuff, but...
Well, let's see what happens. Maybe we'll die. You can't just switch from the controller to the mouse and keyboard?
No.
That sucks. Ew, what are you doing? Your poison was blocked by their magic armor. Magic. Looks like you turned all the blood into poison, though. It's gonna make it hard for me to get in and punch people. Are we in a fight with everybody?
I don't know.
What are you doing? What did I do? Fuck you, lady. That's some bullshit. You see that horse shit?
Yep.
I don't even have a weapon. Like, why are they all going after me? Like, you started this whole thing, and they're all attacking me. I mean, I know I'm burning the ship to the ground and everything, well, not to the ground, but, you know.
You're, more threatening.
Because I'm a lizard? That's speciesist.
Anybody die yet?
Mm-mm. I mean, you have the corpses of the murdered people or whatever that are in here.
You a ghost?
I'm something. I can't do anything, and it took my thing off. Oh, I'm a bloated corpse. What am I supposed to do with that?
What do you mean?
Oh, never mind. Did you, like, turn me into a bloated corpse or something? What's the bloated corpse gonna do? Do you have control of the bloated corpse?
Yes.
Oh.
The heck? Why isn't it moving? Oh my fucking god.
Don't steal the fucking book again.
I forgot how fucking stealing stuff worked. Hold on.
Server shutting down?
I told you I have to restart the game. It'll take fucking 1 second. Hold your tits.
Did it save it at all, or are we gonna have to start all over again? Make
No, it auto-saved, like, in the beginning. Oh, what the fuck? God damn it.
What?
No.
It didn't auto-save in the beginning?
What? No, it did. I just
Error,
clicked on
server
continue.
shutting down.
Huh?
I tried to join your game and it said the server was shutting down.
Why is... this is so fucking annoying.
What? What's fucking annoying?
How do I load a multiplayer game?
Story I'm sorry. Story load campaign.
What's that thing?
I'd assume you just go to load campaign, and if it's multiplayer, it'll be multiplayer. You know what I mean?
What?
What?
What do you mean if it's multiplayer, it'll be multiplayer?
On the main menu,
Uh-huh.
you have story, correct?
Yes.
Click on that. There's single player,
Yes.
multiplayer, load campaign.
Right.
So if single player and multiplayer start new games, load campaign simply loads a saved game. I would assume that if you click on load campaign and load the game, it would load as a multiplayer game if it was a multiplayer game when you saved it. Since there's not a single player load and a multiplayer load, it just says load game.
Well, the way that you said that the first time was confusing, and I thought that you were saying the opposite. Okay, you should be able to join my game.
I said the exact same thing.
Oh, God. You're right. If somebody misunderstands you, it's always their fault.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna steal some shit. You got everything last time. No, I'm getting everything. What?
Well, I hope you fucking enjoy it.
I won't.
I'll need to write to headquarters right away.
Isn't there a way to keep the...
Keep the camera like on you or whatever. Keep the
tooltips for stuff you can pick
Where
up.
did I leave
Like,
my
keep them up all the time.
calipers?
But yeah, that too. Isn't there a way to, like, center the thing on you?
double click on your picture and it sticks to you.
Oh, there we go. Oh, never mind.
What?
Good gods. There's been a murder here.
I'm not seeing anything to permanently have that stuff turned on.
That's fine. It doesn't show half the shit anyway.
Yeah. Well, it shows you shit you can, like,
I'll need to write to
I don't know.
headquarters right away.
That you can pick up.
There. Not too tight, I hope. In the meantime,
Butthole.
you'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters.
Who's a butthole?
Ugly sight, isn't it? Burns me up this happened under our
Xavier, come
protection.
here a minute.
Finn didn't see it. We'll find out who did.
Xavier, come here.
Speaking of,
She looks up at you with a mirthless smile.
I was on duty in your room when the murder
Xavier,
happened.
come
You were
here.
still one of the only indisputably innocent people on the ship. Unless you can commit murder in your sleep, of course. Figured as much.
No, I love you. Bye.
Listen, I could
Yeah.
use someone to keep my
Bye.
nose open
Shut up.
among the passengers. Sometimes they clam up in front of a uniform.
Oh my
Bring me a
god.
good look, and I'll throw in a shiny gold coin. How about that? Not in here, it isn't. You let me know if you hear anything.
Did you get that quest update?
I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. I was in the options menu.
The chick said if we hear anything to talk to her and she'll give us a gold coin.
Ooh, 1 gold coin.
1 gold coin. I said, yeah, I need more than that. And she's like, no, fuck off. You gotta do what I tell you to do.
Yes, this is a rare kind of magic. I'll need to write to headquarters right away.
Mm. Oh, did you just give me a book or something?
I just picked up a book.
Oh, I'm looking. I can see your inventory. That's not my inventory. That's your inventory. Interesting.
How are you looking at my inventory?
It shows it in my like when I look at my inventory, it shows the party's inventory.
Oh, interesting. So you eat faces, huh?
I'm the face eater.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
She shakes
Can I
her
join
head.
you?
Game for one, I'm afraid. Rolling dice. Deciding fates.
Ha ha ha. Can you read the future
She
and
eyes
cow
you
entrails
quite
as well?
seriously.
Shut up.
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh. One of the perks of being an elf, you see. I'm quite good at it, too. I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
She gives your arm a vigorous stroke of the tongue, efficient like a cat grooming.
You were in a cellar with other sorcerers. As everyone lay sleeping, you lay awake thinking of someone back home. A very special someone. You were reminiscing about the things you used to do together.
She pats you on the shoulder consolingly.
There, no need to be a sourpuss. You don't have to worry, darling. Your secret's safe with me.
She licked my hand and told me I was masturbating. That's what she just did.
I don't lick and tell.
Hey, here's a question. Does that, like, with elves, right? Like, you'd never be able to cheat on an elf.
What?
Well, like, she licked my arm or whatever and said, oh, like, last night you were laying in bed thinking about somebody back home and, you know, the sex you used to do. You know? But, like, you know, like, if an elf, like, can just, like, lick your arm and tell you what you were doing yesterday, like, imagine all the information that they could get if they're giving you a blowjob. You know what I mean?
What?
Elves and their little thing. You talk to this elf. I talked to this elf, and she licked my hand and told me what I was doing yesterday.
Don't worry, honey. It isn't your...
She looks you up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
Insufferable, surely. What are you trying to hear anyway? I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough.
You talk to anybody or anything?
I talked to Los.
Los? Oh, okay. The chick over there with the kids?
Yeah.
Your kind always hung closest to our divine, like wolves around a campfire.
Well, you've got this wolf on a leash now.
Soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with him. I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer. Go take your sob story somewhere.
Sob story? My sob story is I'm gonna eat your face!
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Closer.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this trampy fan.
They have cooler hoods than I remember.
Yeah.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again. Ifan seems amused at the gesture, but he bats your arm down from the salute when the Magister sees what you're doing.
You served? Ah, my word. Bravest warriors on Riverlawn. Served Lucian myself. A long, long time ago now. Long before Source became reason to leash a man like a dog.
He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the Sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
I wish I was Johnny Big Pants.
Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties.
Tissue.
No. The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough. The Joy, I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show. Wonder if we'll get to meet the Ringmaster himself. Easy.
Oh yeah, this dude opened the door.
I might think the same.
Oh.
But Vic here will blow a blood vessel.
I'm talking to Ifin Ben Mezd. He used to be a soldier, and now he's a prisoner. I used to be a soldier, too. For the Empire.
What are you conspiring about over there?
Oh yeah?
You, Lizard, what's your
So you
name?
took an arrow to the knee?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got
Till I showed that I have magic powers and could eat everybody's faces!
Name.
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robes.
Away with you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
Yep, so I talked to the elf over here, and she wants to kill somebody. And she can lick people until they're past. And I talked to Ifin von Vensman over here, and he used to be a soldier, commander general type dude, and now he's a bitch.
A broad dwarf sits totally upright on the bench. Eyes
I
closed,
talked to Los
palms
and she
faced
seems
on his
crazy.
knees. His
I
beard is a
talked
cascade
to
of meticulous plaits,
Bane,
each one braided through
and
with
he's
golden
like
medallions.
reading a book
He raises an eyebrow.
and wants to know about
but
gods.
doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, boy.
And I asked him why, and he
Hear
wouldn't
that?
tell me.
The ship, of course.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And?
The fellow cocks his ear, listening.
That isn't anger. It's
He cocks his ear to the other side, then smiles.
anticipation. She senses something. I'd hold on to my breeches if I were you, mate. That's all you hear, though. Listen close. There now, just like that. Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great...
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. Good news. There's a killer about, after all.
Till overboiling a bit of cabbage becomes a crime, I shall hold my head steady.
It's the The wheel, don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east. Pardon my beard. That means if we'd been travelling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy. Ah, so you've eyes as well as ears, eh? You'll go far, mate, even here. Captain, actually. And that figure tells me we're getting close to the Joy. Close to what lies
How
beyond
come
it.
he got to keep his hat? I don't have a fucking hat. How come he got to keep his hat?
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
He continues stroking his beard, a beatific smile on his lips, and doesn't acknowledge you anymore.
It was one of them. I know it.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again. He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He
Pinches less that way, right?
hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many moons ago.
I already talked to him. I should just
Isn't that
followed
right,
you
Phil?
around and listened to all the conversations instead of splitting up. Would have been quicker.
Said you already talked to this guy?
Yeah, he's the soldier.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every... He reaches out, flicks a finger against one of your scales, and rubs his chin.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history? Oh, please. I have no interest in that. Your books are... No. I want to know about the This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
The elf's face freezes for just a second before he waves his hand dismissively.
Oh, it's just one of my idle curiosities. We mortals do like to consider these things, do we not? Now please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions.
I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Well, there has been a murder, Your Majesty. Maybe that has the Magisters more concerned than your appetite.
Don't you get saucy with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce.
Potatoes! I learned 6 recipes by looking at this thing on the wall.
Yeah, me too. How do you pick locks?
I think you have to have a lockpick.
Yeah, but then how do you do it?
I don't know.
How do you sneak?
Click those bubbles trained on her, and if she tries to run, Shoot to kill.
You're sitting on edge, officer. What on earth is the matter?
Murder was found, and I strongly suspect you know all about it.
Do you? Well, perhaps you're
See?
completely right.
Thievery level too low. The red stuff.
Vision, I guess. It's where people can see you. Got a reason to be sneaking around like that? Yeah, I turned into a barrel guy. Why wouldn't you?
Never thought
You should really do something about your face, bro.
Me?
Yeah.
Always knew you'd
What do you mean?
You all like skeleton-y?
Your
I have a
kind
hood.
always hung closest to our divine, like wolves that
So
are
they captured you, put you on a thing, and never noticed that you were undead?
This wolf on a leash now.
I guess.
as soon as the
Are we going in this room now?
I mean, what?
I was just curious, man.
No, I'm just. Should I wear a bucket on my head?
I got a bucket.
I did.
I also have a bucket.
It was one of them. I know it.
Would you put a knuckle in it? I'm trying to concentrate.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
One of us wouldn't kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
You think me mad?
Mad? No. Insufferable? Surely.
What are you trying to hear anyway?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
Potatoes.
I always knew
Plus
you'd
one
turn out
constitution.
dogs and Ben Nest.
I don't like that food only lasts like 3 turns. Like, it just seems stupid to me.
Like wolves around a campfire.
I guess it's World of Warcraft. Like,
You got this
I
one.
feel like you should eat food and it should last like an hour.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll
Are you wearing a bucket?
with the side of the ship.
No. I look like I'm wearing a bucket.
No, but you could have like turned off your helmet or something.
Then I wouldn't be wearing a hood.
I want a hood.
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
There's nothing else.
I guess
can
I'm
do,
wrapped
Your
in
Majesty.
bandages, that's the
Turtles
thing.
and
Yeah,
water
yeah.
are all I was given.
Trying on her, and if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
I've never died
You
on
seem on
anything
edge,
else that
officer.
doesn't cause dinner,
What on earth
and I
is the
don't
matter?
intend to do away with the custom.
Murder most foul, and I strongly suspect you know all about it.
There has been a murder,
Do
Your
you?
Majesty.
Well,
Maybe
perhaps
it
you're
has the Majesty's
absolutely
more
right.
concern than your
Don't you get salt making free? You clearly don't know the first thing about salt.
Standing at the center
Ah.
of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
Dialogue popped up. I can't.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella.
Are you getting the dialogue?
No.
Click on me.
Yeah, I'm listening to it now.
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
The woman's mad.
Gods!
Oh my God!
You there,
What?
sorcerer! Go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
Ah, I can see what you're mousing over.
Yeah.
It means your journey draws to a close.
You can also...
Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
If you scroll up, you can see what I said as well. It's irritating, because it'd be nice if you could... Like, it'd be nice if it would show, like, if you're watching someone else's dialogue, it'd be nice if it showed their thing. Like, just keep an extra line up there, you know?
She reaches for her collar and simply...
I just said that I could see what you're mousing over, so...
Yeah,
the last thing is what you pick, right?
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts Source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Precisely.
Wendigo!
What's happening? No time for chatter. We've got to get out of here.
Hey, Chad. Chad the Impaler?
Yeah.
We gotta get out of here. What? That is fucking irritating.
What?
Well, if I scroll around to look in this display case, like the wall behind us doesn't disappear. You get what I'm saying?
Well, what are you saying?
If I rotate around, like I'm standing in front of the case, right? And I want to look inside of the case because I want to see if there's anything there. So I rotate the camera around so that I'm looking at the case, but the wall behind us does not disappear. So I can't see the case unless I zoom in really close to look at the case. You get me now?
To look at the what?
It doesn't matter.
What are you trying to do?
It doesn't matter. All right?
Oh, you're right. It doesn't matter. You're right. What you're trying to do doesn't matter. Why are you talking about it then?
Why do I play video games with you, man? Like, there's... See the display case?
The thing you're standing right in front of?
Yes.
Yes.
And I want to rotate around so that I can look in the fucking bookcase. So I want to put my camera so that the bookcase is in front of the camera, right? So I rotate the camera around so that the bookcase is at the top of the screen, right? Following me?
Uh-huh.
But the giant wall on the opposite side of the bookcase thing does not disappear. Like in most games, when there's an object between you and the camera, they sort of make the stuff disappear so you can see what's on the other side of the wall around your character.
Uh-huh.
It's not doing that. And it's irksome. That's it. That was all I was saying.
I didn't even notice that until I just tried to do it.
Okay.
I mean, like, I didn't have any problem looking in the case until you went through that whole description, and I was like, oh, I see what you're saying.
Because I wanted to look in the case. There's empty cups in the case. I'm getting the empty cups. Did you know there was empty cups in the case?
Yes, it did.
Fuck you.
There's also a bottle of wine, which I picked up.
Fuck you.
All you gotta do is hold in Alt, and all those things pop up. Then
yeah, like those plates over there on the table. Those plates show up? Oh, no, they don't, but I'm going to pick them up anyway.
No, they didn't. This deck of cards over here didn't show up either, and I picked them up. Wait, don't go up there yet.
Oh, I just went up there.
Ah, shit! I'm just kidding.
Why didn't you want me to go up there?
Well, because I picked up a good part of a two-hander, a makeshift wand, an improvised staff, and a wooden pitchfork.
Oh, I have a dagger.
Oh, you do you?
Yeah. I'll put it back in my inventory so that you can see it.
Oh, look at that. Well, what kind of thing, what are you doing?
Two-handers. I'm the face eater. I eat faces with 2 hands.
Would you want a broken two-handed sword or a wooden pitchfork?
The wooden pitchfork scales with strength, so I would go with the two-hander. The pitchfork scales with finesse. I am not a finesse guy, if you don't mind. Do you want the pocket knife?
No.
I doubt.
I'm gonna use.
You're gonna use.
I guess I'll use this staff until I get another wand, and then I'll dual hand some wands.
You're gonna dual hand some wands?
Yes. New skill, Staff of Magus. What's that do? Launch a magical missile from your staff that deals 5 to 8 fire damage. Let's see what this does. Oh, that gives me the sucker punch thing.
I can't drag this up to have more than one hot oh, fucking hell, I'm on fire. How do I get not on fire? Oh, it's gone away.
I have more than one of those guys, you think?
No idea. How would I know what you can do?
Hot
pocket.
How wouldn't you know what I could do? Ah, it does blow them up. I can only have one at a time.
Going upstairs.
Okay, going upstairs too.
That doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
Xavier, get away from me. Because you make too much noise? Because you make too much noise?
Yeah, there's some dudes in here.
Alexis! Alexis!
What?
God! Like a fine grace, what was...
I can,
He eyes the collar circling your neck and reaches a hand to
I can
his
pick
blade.
locks using my bony fingers.
Oh.
So I don't need a lockpick.
Cool.
Another sorcerer!
Some dudes yelling at me over here. Should I just keep talking to him, or do you just, you know?
What are they saying?
He's yelling. That's another sorcerer.
The Magister's companion doesn't blink.
The guy's
frozen in
scared.
place at the sight of
I hate these fucking guys.
you. He leaps to attention, then whispers loudly to the other Magister.
Don't just cower there, Rix! Take out your blade!
Rix raises his sword,
Oh,
which
God,
shakes
seriously?
to the rhythm.
What's going on?
They attacked me.
Seriously?
Yeah,
Supposed to believe that?
I totally didn't tell them I was gonna eat their fucking faces.
Ugh. Yeah.
Come on, Chad! Chad the not face eater. You can do better than that, Chad. How long do they last?
I don't know.
Well, did your other guy eventually explode, or did he?
Yeah, he did.
Nice twirl. Ow!
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, thanks. I'm like dead. Not really. I probably got food. That hurt a lot.
All right. I didn't think it would hurt you.
I'm gonna drink this mug of wine. What's that do for me?
Bishop Alexander.
Heals 5%. That's it.
Alive, what would he think
I'm drunk.
his divine?
So I'm gonna eat this red snapper. Is there a better way to heal than eating all my food, or should I just keep eating
Magister
my food?
Murtaugh has a cup of water.
And you thought Rivalon was flat.
So I get in a fight with these guys and kill them, and you take all their shit.
I didn't pick it up, bitch.
So I got a cup of water.
What happens if you drink it?
If I drink the water?
Yeah.
Where there it is. Consume. Water. Heals 5% for 5 turns. I don't know if that's 5% every turn. I'm gonna assume that you like looted everything in this part of the boat. Right?
This part of the boat?
The other part of the boat that you came from.
This side, yeah, the side that I went up, I looted it, yeah.
Damn it! Need to get off this wreck, and quick!
God damn it, Chad.
What?
We need to get off this wreck, and quick.
What in blazes? Something's pounding on the hull.
Found a bell.
I was thinking about going Ranger.
So you want this bow then, or what?
No. I mean, I guess, I don't know, can you, like, have, like, do you get, like, a weapon switchy thingy or something?
I
So I was going, I was probably going, like, just face smashy.
Didn't you just say you were going to be a ranger?
I was thinking about being a ranger when I was making character select stuff.
Marking on the door was painted
Oh.
judging from its pungent scent. You don't recognize the symbol, but it's clearly warning you away. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. The color drains. It doesn't budge.
Can you open this door? It made me pull my hand away. Is all that is in here stairs up? Why did it save the game? What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. I thought you went stairs up.
No.
Hey, I unlocked it.
Should we go in there?
Hey, who's that guy over there?
What in the hell's are those
Oh no.
Death fog. Good thing I'm immune. Still, this means
You're immune to death fog?
Yeah,
I guess
bitch.
that makes sense. What's the quest log? Troubled waters. One of the cabins seems to have become infested with tentacles and some sort of lethal fog. We should keep our distance. Well, you're immune to the fog.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything in here though.
But the fog is fucking freaking me out, dude. It just looks weird. I feel like somebody's superimposing Stellaris over my thing. The tentacles aren't attacking you or nothing?
No. Not alive.
Of course, that just makes total sense. Let's see, we got skull marked key. I'm gonna give that to you. I'm gonna take this gold, and there's a note. Read. Murtaugh, death fog barrels have been locked down in storage. Stay out, you and Rick's both. If anyone starts fooling around down there, it'll be lights out. Captain Kaelwyn. What's that?
No! What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid. No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
Yes, indeed. It's the look of someone that wants to read the bloody book he's holding. Now, if you're really quite finished, I believe you have lifeboats to flee to. Please, I was no more an elf than you are those rags you're wearing. I had a mask, rather ingeniously designed, which allowed me to take that primitive form. A mask that was stolen by that damned witch after her little scene. Still, she'll drown with the rest of these fools, and I will simply pluck my mask from her cold, dead hands. Indeed, just as sensible as getting off a sinking ship and leaving a fellow to his business. I would say good day, but it seems quite likely that you're about to die a rather terrible death, so...
The skeleton shrugs casually and returns to his book.
Alright then.
I'm more interested in reading my book than, you know... I wish you would end the dialogue for me when you ended the dialogue, or at least tell me that you were done talking. You know what I mean?
Didn't end the dialogue for you?
No. I've got lizard legs. I've got lizard legs. Going up the stairs. With my lizard legs. Well, that guy got smushed. Wire. Oh, because there's bad guys right there.
Did you do the same thing that you did before with the
What?
The polymorph or whatever, the skills and stuff that you picked?
Yeah, I think it's about the same. I don't think it's exactly the same. I think some stuff was different. Like, I think before, didn't my charge set the ground on fire? Or was that after I leveled up or something? Because I think before I was sword and board, so I had slightly different skills because I was a shield guy, and now I'm just.
The heck was that?
You poisoned yourself? Stop poisoning yourself. Yeah, you can walk onto that poison and it would just sit there and heal you because you're fucking dead.
Yeah, I know, but I guess my like I cast my spell, which I guess was outside the range. Even,
oh shit! Sorry, bro. You're on fire.
What do you want me to do? It's not my turn.
Oh, I thought the combat was done. I thought they were dead. My bad. Missed. I forgot that poison explodes. Is anything good on the Magister Knight?
He had a fireball scroll.
What the fuck was that?
You're in oil.
I heard people yelling as well.
Oh, I don't know what that was.
I have too much to carry because I'm carrying a water barrel. Ow? 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 God damn it. Fucking hell.
Sorry, bro. That was very strange.
That your acid made the things explode?
Yeah, that it made like my whole butthole.
Made your whole butthole? What?
Yes.
Your fractured butthole?
Yes.
There's a makeshift wand.
Ooh.
I sent it to you. I emailed your heart.
Huh. That's strange.
What's strange?
It essentially does the same thing. Let's see here. I get a dual wielding penalty. Well, I guess I'll stick with the staff for now. Maybe I should put points in dual wielding.
Yeah.
Or... Or how do you get over there, I wonder?
How do you get over where?
In this corner, there's barrels.
Well, if you were an elemental like last time, you could have like cast water spells, or you could just run through it and catch on fire, then poison yourself and heal yourself.
No, I was saying...
I don't know where you're talking about.
That corner back there behind the giant tentacle. Or do we do something and the giant tentacle disappears and we can go up there?
I doubt it. We probably just can't go up there.
Huh. Weird.
Yeah, can't go up there.
Shut your trap, kid. Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
You said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
You see those tentacles, kid? It's time for getting the hell out of here.
Who are you talking to?
The guys on the boat?
Oh.
Thank you! There's a ladder right over there.
You're gonna be the death of us, you.
They said, "Oh my God, we need to get the fuck out of here." And the little kid is like, "Oh, we can't. Like, there's people down there." And the guy's like, "Are you nuts? It's, you know, everybody for themselves. Let's GTFO, effer." And I was like, "You're a fucking pussy, you stupid dwarf bitch." Oh shit. God damn it.
What happened?
I went in through the door and Void woke up. I only see one though.
we both were supposed to be scary.
I've faced worse.
Elemental arrowheads on the ground. Good job. The ground's not fighting us, dummy. She got punched right in the vag. Oh, he got punched in the leg.
Let the games begin. Glory is mine.
How much shit does she get to do? Did she just do like 50 things? She's still doing stuff.
Well, I mean, those skills that she has gives her more action points.
Oh. It's your turn, now that everything's pretty much dead. Come on, impale something, Chad.
Path is interrupted. Come on. Come on.
What were you trying to do, Chad?
You know what, bitch? I'll blow this guy up on you.
That's something you do all the time. It's not like you're making a threat. And I thought they smelled bad on the outside. What the difficulty do you have it on there, brah?
Classic.
Okay, cool.
You going in anything useful?
You asking me, or is that like something you said?
Do what now?
Are you asking me, or are you like talking about an NPC conversation that you're having?
No, I was asking you.
I found some aminal hide.
Hey, Magister Siwan.
Fucking let her die, stupid jerk.
With jagged movements, she raises her clenched fist and holds out a length of cloth, soaked with some kind of strong smelling.
Are you helping her? Hey, do what you want to do, bro.
I'm gonna trade with her. See if she's got any. Oh, she's got watermelon.
Yeah, she's got a couple of great melons.
I mean, I was gonna see if I could just stab her in the face.
Yeah, well, that doesn't seem to be an option. It's kind of unfair.
Quickly soaks through the cloth. Magister Siwan's mouth opens and closes, her eyes wide in terror.
Oh, there you go.
What if I hold the cloth tighter, like choking her? What should I do?
It's up to you, bro. I know what the face eater would do, but it's not an option on here.
Eat her face?
Yes. better than what you would do.
Wrapping it around her neck like a tourniquet. What did you say?
I was going to make a joke about how people are impaled. I was going to say you'd make her sit on a big spiky pole and impale her, but that's not an option either. She's on my pole.
Blood pours out from around the bandage. Magister Seawine reaches out to you, her hand flailing.
Oops.
What'd you do?
Slit her throat.
Oh.
You're gonna take the ancient book?
Can I get that grinning skull?
Not a very chatty fellow. Not a very chatty fellow. Not a very chatty fellow. Not a very chatty fellow.
Not a very chatty fellow, are you? Excuse me. Bwah, bwah, bwah.
Playing dead, are you? Probably a good idea. Playing dead, are you? Probably a good idea. Playing dead, are you? Probably a good idea.
I wonder if he'll say something else.
You never know till you try. Right? I guess we should GTFO this MFer. Am I right? Am I right?
Sure.
Ow! Press LT now. Oh, balls.
God damn it.
We almost hit the boat.
Where the fuck am I? Did you just leave me behind, bro?
The stairs, and apparently a giant vagina snake came out of the water.
Yeah, I was in the boat still, and
well, I said let's
tentacles.
GT.
Yeah, I was walking.
I want to hear that. What did he say? I have plans for. Oh, it's bright.
Honorable Dallas, we lost a ship sailing sorcerer prisoners to Fort Joy. We assume some escaped and broke their collars. Their vile magic lured the Voidwoken. All who were aboard are presumed dead. Yours faithfully into eternity, High Judge Orivan.
Which guy was that?
He wasn't on the boat.
Oh.
If he was on the boat, he would be presumed dead.
Well, how the fuck does he know any of that stuff then?
Magic? Yeah, I said, let's GTFO this MFer, and you're like, yeah, let's go. And so I was like, okay. And then I went up the stairs, and as soon as I clicked on the stairs, it made me appear on the boat, and then Tentacle Monster slapped me.
Well, yeah, you were further ahead of me, man.
WTF, bruh.
mayonnaise?
It's not like you...
No, man, I'm dead. I was in the boat, and I'm dead now.
I was on the boat, motherfucker. I was as real as it got.
Talking about different boats. I mean, I was in the boat.
I was on the boat.
You were on the other boat.
I was on the same boat. I went up the stairs, and it literally explodified.
Bloody work of our ship.
I don't want to hear your bullshit.
If there are more ashore, and I doubt that.
Ah, I picked up a shell.
That
Fuck
voice
you.
will save any of us again.
Is that you talking or me? It didn't explode that time.
I don't know, man. Maybe it's because you were standing in, oil? I've discovered a waypoint. Fleeing combat will bring you to the nearest waypoint. You can also quickly travel between waypoints. I understand.
I didn't get that.
Really?
Yeah, I did not get that message.
Hmm. Strange.
Gonna go talk to the waypoint?
Ancient statue of...
I thought the Order would get rid of any trace of the old Source King.
Brachus Rex? Oh, is that the waypoint, Brachus Rex?
It's broken.
Bowstring. There's a kid down there.
The child has a small mirror in his hands. He holds it up at angles, inspecting his eyes, his chin, the crown of his head. He spots you, and his arms snap to his sides.
What's up,
I'm
kid?
not supposed to talk to lizards.
Really? Like, what kind of stories?
A 7-headed snake? That sounds scary.
Can I hear it anyway?
You warmly tell the tale of Visha, but despite your best efforts, you notice that your knowledge of legends and monsters is somehow upsetting the child.
Good. The world sucks. Now let me eat your face!
Are you a sorcerer? One of those guys that brings the bad void things here?
The child looks at you straight on, unafraid, searching your face. He lifts his mirror to his nose, closes one eye, and looks at himself again.
I don't see any source on you or me. I guess they're wrong. Or crazy. Maybe you're right. At least they don't mind where anyone goes. They know we can't leave the island, and it's a lot nicer out here than outside. But you didn't die. There isn't anywhere safer. That's what I mean. You'll see. Guess I am, but it's just normal to be scared. Nowhere isn't scary. You can stay out here with me if you want. You don't seem that scary.
Ah, I see what you're saying. Why are you still talking to him?
I'm trading with him.
Oh.
But he didn't have any money, and all he has is fucking shells and a fucking block. I can't eat the face off of a block. You know? So what's the point of a block? You can't face eat it. 'Cause I'm the face eater. I eat faces. You know?
Yeah.
Any kind will do. Or are you talking to the kid? Buying some seashells from Benji by the seashore?
Guess I am, but there isn't anywhere. You'll see.
I wanted to see if I could tell him tales of undead stuff.
Could you?
Or, no.
Tell him lizard stories?
No.
You didn't tell him anything? You're just like, hey kid, what's up? I'm dead. Ah. Somehow I can make sounds like this. I can make this noise even though I don't have a tongue. It's magic.
Well, yeah, you know, honestly, like that kind of, like, I felt like I had to pick the no hair option because it just looked fucking stupid to have hair growing out of a skull.
They have beards too, you know?
No, they don't.
Well, maybe not that guy does. Well, I think elves can't have beards, but I was looking at like undead dwarves and undead humans, and I could have a beard.
Weird.
Hey, there's some shit over there.
Those are the same beasts that sank our ship. Damn, they made it to shore.
Damn! They made it to shore. Polly Shore. See, I don't get it. Like, I can see their vision cones. Like, they just have a chance of detecting you when you go in the red part? Or they automatically detect you? Because then it's impossible to sneak up on them.
Well, maybe it just shows, like, if they were to change directions or something.
Ah.
That's how far out it would stick.
How come you have, like, armor?
I don't know.
Oh, you have physical armor. Whoa, they fucking talk?
What? Oh,
Is that other one
I have
dead?
a shirt. I think I have a shirt that gives me 2 armor. What did you say about me being undead?
Is that other one dead?
Yeah. You're, yeah.
Yeah?
Yay, we leveled up.
If you escape, you're attacked by...
Stare at the slain beasts and comment that they must have been the cause of the shipwreck.
They're just animals, easy enough to euthanize.
They didn't put up much of a fight. Dry land mustn't suit them.
It's not a very lizardy voice I was able to choose.
Drowned and eaten by a void woken. I wonder in which order.
What the fuck? Hold on.
What?
Avast interrupted my game to tell me that it needs to restart my computer. And I said, fuck off, Avast.
And it said no.
No, it said okay.
Oh.
Just fine with it.
How do I level up?
Press the level up button. Stupid.
Where the fuck is that at?
Hello? I just
Oh,
pressed I to go to my
yeah.
inventory, and then up in the top, all them glowing green things.
Oh, this is irksome. Can I undo that shit? No, I can't. God damn it.
you leveling up?
No, just putting food in my bag.
Yeah, I was gonna get that skill that, what was that?
I pinged it. I just wanted to see what it did.
Oh, okay.
You were gonna get that skill that, show what now?
I was gonna get that skill that you, suck up, suck up blood from around you to heal, but skill that makes it rain blood was not an option, so I was like, not sure how much blood would be available, but it looks like killing stuff squirts out a decent amount of blood, and blowing up corpses makes a big pile of blood.
Yeah.
So I may pick that up if it's available. Steal it from somebody. Hey, it's Tay Red Prince. Do we want Tay Red Prince with us?
I don't see why not.
I see why not. He's a douchebag.
Right.
Know what to do with shells yet? Just sell them or what?
Hey, Red
You spot
Prince.
a strange lizard gazing over the water with a steady, malcontent stare. His skin is of a bright, blood-red color. Could he be... Yes, you recognize him from the ship. It would seem you're not the only one who survived the tentacles of the deep. The lizard turns about with the graceful ease of a dancer, or a duelist. You lock eyes with his, two smouldering embers that sizzle your very soul.
I suppose that's what passes for wit in your neck of the bog, I should think. But wait, perhaps I spoke too soon. I recognize you now. The brave soul, the savior. I was with you on that ill-fated ship.
Who do we
And
want
might
on our
well
team?
not have survived had you
I don't
not
know.
turned to the aid of your fellow passengers down in that dreadful hole. You have my gratitude.
Hand over heart, he salutes you with a bob of the head. More than a nod, though less than a bow.
My gratitude is worth a great deal, if only you'd realize it. But of course you don't, so we'll leave it at that. Now then, if there's nothing further... I'm sure I don't mean to sound condescending, but I had thought it quite self-evident I was gazing out over the waves.
He sighs dramatically.
Tell me, what do you see when you cast your glance over this ocean? Touché.
He looks out over the water once more, and so do you. A few tranquil moments pass as the waves lap against your thoughts.
As for myself, when I consider this vast expanse before us, I see an empire. I see continents dotted with mighty cities. And shimmering along the soft curve of the sea's horizon, I picture the palaces that formed my paradise. Lost. Yes, but these weren't castles in the sky, were they? Quite obviously I was musing over the very actual empire that I lost.
Suddenly, having all the air of being deeply offended, he stares at you with utter incredulity.
Well, don't just stand there gawking like an ape at an abacus. Or do you really mean to tell me you don't know who I am? The very same. I am the Red Prince, the All-Conqueror, the World-Tamer, the Spouse of the Sun. Of course you know me.
There's a brief moment's pause, during which his grandiloquent pose deflates ever so slightly.
Are you reading all this?
No, I haven't been.
Okay, I was
That
curious.
said, I suppose I must own up to the fact that I find myself rather in between all-conquering and world-taming opportunities at the moment. The grandeur that is my fate has hit a bit of a snag. But never you worry. For the throne I was destined,
and my throne I shall have.
So we don't want this guy along with us?
That's totally up to you, man.
Truly. A kind offer indeed.
What
And
are
you've also
wares?
proven to be trustworthy enough. You came back for the others on that ship
Shit that
after
you
all.
just sell, I guess?
Fine, I accept. On one condition. For reasons I'll not disclose right now, it is imperative that I should meet with a dreamer, one of our kind's revered mystics. I've reason to believe one of them may be present on this island. Promise me we'll look for him, and I'll extend you the blessing of my company. You do tend to beat around the bush, don't you? Oh well, that wishy-washy answer will have to do then. So, now that that's settled, first things first. Even if you are as versed in the art of eloquence as I am, that our swords will be doing a lot of the talking from here on out, it goes without saying.
What are you doing over there?
As a born fighter, I prefer the perfection of the blade myself. But I'm well acquainted with the secrets of magic and, yes, even subterfuge. What say you?
Combining things that don't bind.
Do not take my elegance as a mask for frailty. My blows shatter shields, and my thrusts pierce armor. If a warrior you need, the warrior you'll have.
Hey, I made a bow.
Cool.
Wavering is a sign of weakness. Finesse is a condition one should assume in any situation, from dining to discourse to dueling. What situations do you have in mind? Wavering is a sign of weakness, so make your choice and stand by it. Very well. Onwards then to victory or death.
The Red Prince nods, then gives you a smile that wavers ever so delicately between courtesy and contempt.
I'm just taking him along till we find somebody
Now,
better.
as you're away, you'll be traveling
Okay.
with a prince. Proper forms of address include your majesty, your royal highness, or if you're feeling particularly frivolous, my lord. As your luck would have it, I seem to be fresh out of luggage, so you won't be required to carry my belongings. Of course, there are other forms of protocol to bear in mind, but I'll see to it you'll pick up the rest as we go. So, without further ado, let us be off.
Yes, jack me off. New recipe, twig with a string. We can have, what, 4 people in our party?
Yeah.
Fucking Prince has a knife on a stick.
What?
He's got a knife on a stick. Counts as a one-handed sword. 5 to 6 physical damage.
Why can't I look at it?
It's in his hand?
Yeah, but why can't I look at his stuff?
I don't know, I can't look at your stuff.
Oh, maybe because he's your dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any one-handed weapons that do more than 5 to 6 physical damage?
No.
That you're not using?
No.
Okay.
I don't have any one-handed physical weapons. The only thing I have is that pitchfork.
Hmm. Now what are we doing?
I don't know. Exploring more?
Exploring more? Is there a map?
Hey, there's a
there's
a launch branch. Hey, there's a cat.
A herald of wisdom in my homeland. How fortunate.
The cat's eyes are clouded and grey, but it stares at you with acute intensity. Its eyes clear, and it shakes its head, confused.
God damn it. That's why I hate games like this.
Why?
Well, you probably talk to that motherfucker. He's probably like, hey man, here's some cool shit that you're never gonna know unless you take that Beastmaster shit.
Hey, there's another kid down here.
Down on the beach?
Yeah.
Are you like scrolling around or something? How are you seeing all this stuff?
Yeah, I'm scrolling around.
Oh.
Hey, mister. It's a lot nicer here than that stinking boat, huh?
Hey, that's that kid from the boat.
I'm sure glad you went back to save the others. Saw one of them wringing out their tunic at the shore a few hours ago. Say hi for me.
Do you need any nails or a shell? That's all this fucking dumb kid has. Don't even have any money. Get out of here, you dumb kid with that flower in your hair. You suck.
Which direction is he facing? I can't fucking tell. Talk to him again.
God damn it. Ah!
Where should I put this one? I've always wanted to talk.
If you press shift, I think, it shows their vision cones and stuff.
Yeah, but if you're talking to him, I can... Not gonna move.
That. I get that, but what I'm saying is you're like, I can't tell which direction they're facing.
Oh. I see. I see.
Do I still need to talk to this dumb kid?
No, that's good. I just didn't know if he had, you know, anything additional.
That you could steal?
Yeah.
Always wanted.
Why you say it like that?
Oh, I got nothing against it. The Face Eater doesn't have qualms against stealing people's shit, especially their faces.
Hey, there's tongs. You said he doesn't have tongs?
I got no tongs about stealing people's faces.
Hey, how do we get out there?
Teleport? Isn't there a teleport thing that you can do, some people?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I want to do that shit. We find like a ring or something that lets you teleport. Is that what it's called? Teleport?
I don't know. That's a word. There's people talking up here.
Alright, I'm on my way. Run!
I know nothing of any of this. We already know the truth, Magister.
Stay back.
God damn it. Are you up
stay
here?
Silent. Our Godwoken speaks.
I am now.
We know you've been helping sorcerers escape, Atusa.
Ah.
We have proof.
I'd sooner
What
cut
was
my
that?
tongue out than lie to you,
Why'd
Alexander.
that dude knock me down?
I know nothing of any escapees.
Because
You see that?
they're talking about stuff.
If you can tell the Godwoken no more,
You're
your
trying to interrupt a
tongue is of
cutscene,
no
I guess?
Cut it out.
This can't be serious, Alexander. Come.
You should know by now to obey your superior, Magister, whatever she may ask.
Oh, hey. Can you pick Noble and Scholar because... Wait, what thing...
Oh, that...
Are you... The Red Prince is talking to him? The Red Prince, it's not you.
Oh. Oh, I guess I was controlling the Red Prince, maybe?
Yeah. Yeah, do that.
Stay silent, lizard.
Oh, fuck.
Atusa pinches the tip of her tongue with 2 fingers and brings her dagger to its root. Her eyes squeeze shut. Drops of blood form against the dagger's edge and quickly fall to the ground. She groans.
Stop! My father, may his soul rest in peace, would be disappointed in you, Atusa. To think you would lie to his only son, your bishop, and your friend these many years. The fate of our realm hangs in the balance. If you will not help us save it, then you will help the Void destroy it. Dallas?
Yes, Your Holiness?
I believe we're done here.
See, wearing a collar too.
Yeah, it looks like it.
What a waste. Come, we'll be needed elsewhere.
I don't remember that
The lizard
being a
magic
chick.
forwards
No, it was like
lies
they're
in a puddle
wearing
of
different
gore.
shit, and like I'm pretty sure that there was a lot more generic NPCs.
There's one Magister fewer for us to worry about.
She was a lizard, yet a magister. No matter her reasons, her penalty was fair.
Why
Oh,
is
you
it the
said?
Red Prince? I didn't get to talk. Lame.
Got a leg, a plate, and a resurrection scroll.
Ooh, a resurrection scroll. We can use that to, like...
Elves can eat limbs and experience memories of the person to whom the limb belonged, except... How do I do that? I'm going to do that now.
Can you do that as an undead elf?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying, man. That's why I thought it was cool that I didn't have to choose.
Yeah.
Eat.
Ew. Ew. Oh my god, you ate somebody's leg. That's so gross. It's not even a face.
A single name throbs across... Oh, you're looking at it? Okay.
How do you know I'm looking at it?
Because I see dots above your head.
Oh. A single name throbs across your throbbing brain. You know brains throb? I'm sure you learned that in medical school.
Yes, I did know that.
Yeah. Sorry. Virtus, Virtus, Virtus.
Ew? Oh, you didn't want any of this other stuff?
What do you mean?
Nothing.
I was... You had a dialogue thing pop up. I wanted to see it.
Bro. Hey, bro.
Bro.
Hey, bro.
Bro.
Hey, bro.
Bro.
Check this out, bro. Ah!
What?
Turned all that water into poison.
Mmm. I should have just been undead too. Things would have been a lot easier.
Well, maybe a stupid question, but like if someone else were to join us in this 4-player game, would they be able to create a new character?
I don't think so, but that I know that in the early access one, they would have to just play as another member of the party.
Okay.
Because there's no way to make custom characters once you get past the start.
Yeah.
But I don't know if they changed that after early access.
Probably not. I'm sure it's the same way. Because
Yeah.
it's like, you know, if you were going to play a game like this in the middle of the story, it just wouldn't make sense.
Yeah. Well, the other thing too is it's like it's I don't know. On one hand, I agree, but on the other hand, it would be kind of nice if I could take my character from this game and play my own game. But again, same thing, like you just said. Like
What was it?
It's what was what?
I moused over. Oh. The well-worn chest. How do I get to it? Oh, never mind. That was me. Hey, I found a magical robe.
Ooh. Is it fancy?
Yeah, it's kind of fancy.
I want to
you
talk
can-
to this goddamn cat.
Here, you can have my my shirt.
I can have your hand-me-downs?
Yeah.
This is your plan all along.
What?
You grew up getting my hand-me-downs, and now you're giving me your hand-me-downs.
Right. How's it feel, bitch?
Feels fine. You can wear that magic robe shit. Motherfucker said he spotted something, but I don't see what he spotted.
What is this, Magister Source? Oh, okay.
Huh?
No, there was a yellow dot on the mini-map, and I didn't, I moused over it to see what it was. Said he spotted something?
Oh, there's a little cave here.
I wonder where this leads.
Hey, it's Fane.
Fane?
You walk up to a skeleton unlike any you have ever seen before. His skull seems to be carved.
But we
into
did see him
intricate
before. We
patterns,
talked
with
to
a
him on the
gemstone
boat.
sitting in the middle of his forehead.
Yeah, we had this exact, that exact narrator.
You hear a profane rumble from the undead beast.
Bugger. How on earth am I supposed to... Oh. Perhaps...
Skeletal fingers reach down and grip the skin of the dead man's face, pulling sharply upwards. After a few more tugs at the man's cheeks, the skeleton relents, letting the head drop to the ground with a damp thud.
Damnation. That stuck fast. I wonder, does the beard act as some form of anchor? Ah! No! Stay back! Don't...
I'm the one that eats faces, guy.
Oh. It's you.
Do you want to talk to this
I
guy?
must admit I'm
Can I exit
surprised.
out of this?
Perhaps you're more buoyant than I suspected.
I have 2 levels of persuasion, so...
Oh, that's fine.
But I don't want you to not have any, stuff.
Ask what his business is with the body.
Why, its face, of course. What other use would I have for some rotting corpse?
To eat its face?
A face that seems rather stubbornly attached to his skull. I would normally employ a tool to delicately but viciously rip the face from the body. I could then craft a mask to hide my bone. But as I lack such a tool...
The skeleton grabs the corpse by the cheeks and pulls hard, grunting in frustration as the body's skin holds firm.
Carved? Please. You hardly think I am one of your breed, do you? You have never seen anything like it because you have never met anyone like me.
Except for me.
Simply put, I am an eternal, and you are not. You have my sympathies. Indeed, no one seems to have the good taste to be. My people are rather absent, at least from this realm. As for the others, well, there is an excavation site at the Black Pit's oil fields. Perhaps there I'll find my answers.
I'm actually interested in this because I don't know anything about the undead people, but I have to go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay. Do you want to, take a break? Because I
Because you what?
I was going to go smoke a cigarette, so...
Oh, yeah, sure.